Hi, my name's Megan and I usually work at the Baltic as one of the freelance artists. So you might have met me on one of the days that you came in and done an activity with me, or you may have seen me working in one of your schools, and I work with everyone from tiny babies right through to teaching teachers. At the moment everyone's working from home, so I'm going to show you an activity which you can do at home with things from your house and your garden. So the materials that you're going to need are a camera or a phone, a pair of scissors, a pen, a glue stick or some glue, and sometimes some tape is really useful too. And then there's some bits of materials from your garden. So these are some of the things that I collected from my garden that we're going to turn into specimens of plants or imaginary mini beasts and insects and butterflies, and we're going to use all these materials. There's weeds like dandelions, and there's herbs like sage, and they've all got different appearances and textures, and that's really good for getting some of the different textures we might want to create in some of the insects that we're going to discover during this activity. So I'm going to clear a little bit of space, and the great thing about this is that you can keep rearranging different things so that you create different insects. So take these, and that started to form like the wings of a butterfly. So when I was collecting things, I tended to collect two of the same thing. Double check that you're allowed to pick things first. And you can cut different leaves up as well if you need to achieve different shapes. I'm still trying to see if anything I've got fits for those top wings. See, these might be a bit too big, so I might cut them down a little bit. Now I just need to find something to be the body. And this is quite good because it's kind of furry, almost like a furry caterpillar-y texture. I'll snip this bit off. I'm keeping all my extra bits because you can use them for different things later on. Start decorating the wings. That's just grass, but that might make quite nice antenna. If things don't stay where you put them, you can always use a little bit of Pritt stick or glue and glue them down a little bit. This kind of moth that I've made has got a bit of a chomped leaf by a caterpillar or an insect, and it's got sage leaves, which is a herb, down the middle. So I might call it, and it's kind of quite big for a moth, isn't it? So I might call it the Giant Sage-chomping Moth.